2015 sees the Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya hosting the Spanish Grand Prix for the 25th time. Over a quarter of a century, the track has hosted its fair share of epic battles. Nigel Mansell and Ayrton Senna went wheel to wheel down the pit straight, with Senna the one to crack first. Mansell held his nerve to take a sensational win ahead of Prost and Riccardo Patrese. The following year, Senna faced the wrong way again as he was caught out by the wet conditions, with Mansell taking another Spanish win. Damon Hill scored an emotional victory for Williams, their first since Senna's fatal accident.
This victory must go to everyone at Williams who have been through terrible times, and also to all the fans of Ayrton Senna who I met in Brazil.
2 years later, Hill struggled in the wet conditions and spun out of the race as Michael Schumacher delivered one of his greatest drives. The German recovered from a slow start to score his first win for Ferrari. There was drama in 1998 as Giancarlo Fisichella and Eddie Irvine tangled at turn 1. Irvine was fuming, squaring up to his rival as they stepped away from the scene. Ferrari's Rubens Barrichello played the team game 2 years later, passing Ralf Schumacher's Williams and forcing him out wide to let teammate Michael Schumacher pass them both. A year later, David Coulthard was caught flapping at the start. And McLaren's woes continued as hydraulic failure robbed Mika Hakkinen of certain victory on the last lap, gifting victory to Schumacher.
I went to see him because it's not the way you like to win a race, honestly, but then sometimes it happens.
McLaren suffered more start line misery 2 years later. Kimi Raikkonen was out of the race in a matter of seconds. And Fernando Alonso became a hero in his home country, the first Spaniard to win on home soil.
Fantastico, fantastico.
The circuit proved that it can throw up a surprise or two as Pastor Maldonado took a shock maiden win for Williams in 2012. A year later, Alonso delighted the home faithful with a spirited drive in an off-the-pace Ferrari to take the spoils. But last year there were no surprises. Mercedes continued their domination, a convincing 1-2 in Barcelona, Hamilton heading home Rosberg.